Yeah. Well, Rap, of course I didn't notice that at all. All right, let's see. So this must be the way that the... Is this the way to the bay, or is... Oh, this is the way to the docking bay.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Human song out of my head.
Arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
That's funny. Welcome to Huerta Memorial. Dr. Chakwas!
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Tally just
You're
did.
here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Oh, sign up.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yeah, I like Dr. Chakras too. It's like, this is like the Blues Brothers. I'm getting the band back together again. So there's going to be a scene where I walk into a restaurant and Kelly Chambers is going to be there working as like the maitre d'. And I'm going to like cause this big scene. And, you know, the family's next to him be like, the women. How much for the women? She's going to come over. She's like, you're going to make me lose my job. I'm like, come on, we're on a mission from God. I'm going to come back to this restaurant every night until you agree to sign back onto the Normandy. All right. Welcome aboard, Kelly.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a... Dr. Karen Chakwas is a trauma surgeon and a major in the Alliance Navy. She served on the SSV Normandy under both Captain Anderson and Commander Shepard, and was aboard the ship when it was destroyed by the Collectors. She later quit the Alliance in order to rejoin Shepard on the Cerberus-built Normandy SR-2.
Elwood.
Along with most of the Second Normandy's crew, Dr. Chakwas was kidnapped by the Collectors and taken beyond the Omega-4 relay, where Commander Shepard eventually rescued her. After the Alliance impounded the Normandy SR-2, an inquiry found that Dr. Chakwas had no significant role in or provable knowledge of Cerberus's criminal activities. She has since rejoined the Alliance.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, and I saved her. No, not a love interest. She's just like a friend. There's this one thing in ME2 where you end up just getting drunk with her one night, and it's a lot of fun. And that's coming from someone who doesn't drink. But yeah, I've always liked her.
Touch and go. Good work, Dr. Frederick. Aerosplit's still the best course of action.
I'm gonna find Morden in here.
Acquired spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Recent intel suggests the entire Batarian...
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Wow. Well, that's uplifting.
Organized invasion plan.
Darn it. I should talk to Michelle first. You're all heart wrap. Michelle, my belle. Oh God, not Avina.
Welcome to Serta.
Thank you for coming to search.
Well. All right, first of all, we're going to get what is actually going to be helpful.
Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Yep. I can't believe I'm doing this.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Thank you for shopping.
I got her Tennyson and Whitman. That's how I accidentally romanced her the first time.
Welcome to Serta. Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
All profits from
There.
sales go to help new medical research.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk
Wow,
to
it's pretty gorgeous.
Yes.
Nope, I do not. No, I don't have Tally. I haven't got anywhere yet.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace more secure.
I'm just covering all my options. All right, Dr. Michelle.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
You don't realize that I can throw chocolate candy at the Reapers and cause them to be distracted.
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
I totally forgot the fact that I saved her back in ME1. You shout, Serpentine! Serpentine pattern! Serpentine! Spoon! What's up, Xanos? How you doing, man? Well, no problem with the graphics in these, that's for sure. Girl,
Ash.
I didn't mean to romance.
It's Shepard. I should have known you'd pull through. You're stubborn. Always were. Scared me pretty bad back there on Mars.
Oh, cool, Tally. Thanks for letting me know.
I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing. Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay?
Ralphie, ouch.
I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
It's a miser.
I'll see you soon.
Remember that time I gave you a book and you thought we were a couple and we laughed and laughed? Oh, that's funny. That's a good line, man. That's some good line. Hi, just looking for loot. Any loot? Man, that is gorgeous. Look at that. See, this is where Origin not having screenshot is ridiculous. Look at that. Would that or would that not be an awesome screenshot? Alright. Anyway. Alright, time to go to the Citadel and convince them that they're going to die.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Alright, get ready for a fun conversation with Udina, who's going to be real pleased as punch to see me. He will be so happy.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the
Parker. Office suite, blah blah blah, CSEC. Alright.
Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Oh, did I just get like another quest? A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean obelisk recovered from the Shrike Abyssal and delivered to him at the Citadel Embassy. That's cool. Neat.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks
Okay, we'll
in
do.
every week. Only he hasn't checked in.
I don't think so,
A
Demiser?
month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman.
Ah.
You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
Sup? You guys aren't in line, are you? Oh. Well, that's what I thought. All right. Try the CSEC office and then Udina.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council
this
are
clown.
denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to
Cocky.
babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Oh, Arctic, wow.
See it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets.
Yep, Ralphie.
I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't ever let them promote you. Out of that captain's chair.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition.
Great.
He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
I bet Udina set that up.
You got loved ones out
Yep,
there?
Udina sucked.
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Anything important going on around here?
Didn't you just
You
ask that?
kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session.
Yeah, I remember that
We got
tally,
more
but
ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
even though the Citadel itself was attacked 2 games ago. A grand total of 2 years.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Alright. It's gonna be joyous. Streetwise, exactly. I'll deal with Udina last. I'm gonna talk to the Spectre folks, and then I'll deal with Udina. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations and requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. Let's see. Burst of team is delivering sickening telegram. Quarian... Demiser, it's funny. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Vale. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests that the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere to the Perseus Vale. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may indeed be instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. I thought I made clear that that shouldn't happen in the last game. Seriously? Wow. Look at that. It's the Widow. The Widow, but even better. Yeah. For 250,000 credits? Dear God. I loved the Widow. Holy Christmas. These are the ones. An amazing pistol. A phenomenal... What was that? Assault rifle? Oh, a shotgun. Yeah, no. Black Widow. Oh, are they in them? Okay. So are they as good as they were in ME1? Or... Sadly, no. Okay. Now I get to do this weapon bench thing you guys have been talking about. Alright. Sniper rifle concentration mod. Increases damage by 5%. Speeds perception by 25%. Enhancing aim for a brief time. Biometric sensors and auto-targeting software adjust to the user's pulse and breath rate, assisting aim. So we got that. And down here, we got that. Lengthens barrel, creating greater bullet velocity and impact. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Do I not have anything for that? All right. Oh, that's right. I have mods for the submachine guns. I remember that. Ultralight materials reduces weapon weight by 50%. Nice. Superior. Yeah, I saw that in I saw that on the because I saw it on the weight, the distribution thing, that if you have less weight, then I saw the recharge rate up there. Oh, cool. Let's see. Reduces weapon weight by 50%. Superior lightweight alloys replace weapon parts, making weapon less intrusive and easier to handle. Cool. SMG scope. Increases accuracy by 15%. Simple 2x optical scope enhances stability while zoomed. Increases accuracy while moving and taking damage. Very nice. Okay, so the Indira has that. Now, if I switch weapons in a weapon loadout, will it transfer mods? Do you guys know? Yeah, so that's not possible. Ah, really? I mean, I guess it's more realistic, but it's too bad. Okay. Alright, thanks for letting me know. I totally screwed that up. Whoops, wait. Okay, but if I put this on a workbench, actually I'm going to answer my own question right now. So let's say I do this, right? Okay, it'll let me do it. That's what I wanted to see. So it won't let me transfer, but I can do it, like, just by putting it back on the bench. Hey, random. Oh, it looks like it. I think Arctic's right. Look at that. Arctic's right. Because look. See, you see? So now I've got it on all the weapons. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, well then, then I'm going to go do that with all these because I didn't know I could do that. That's effectively the same thing as transferring it over. It's just you have to do it at a workbench, but it's effectively the same thing. Not as far as I know. Random. The Executioner pistol does more damage than the Mantis. No, I believe it. I believe that it does. Yeah. Aha! I do have a shotgun mod. I thought I had some other mods there. Shotgun Shredder mod allows bolts to pierce 0.25 meter thick objects, but it's 60% reduced damage, ignores 25% of defenses on armored targets. Capacitor boosts kinetic coil generators, increasing shot penetration. And this one increases damage by 15%, allows wider projectiles, causing more trauma and impact, ballistically optimized to retrain penetrative power. Okay. There should be, like, an option to, like, install on all or something. Unfortunately, none of this is going to help with the weight, which means I'm not going to be able to use these even as I'm putting them in, but oh well. Oh, that's good to know. Explosive sniper rifle auto-detonates near enemy. Well, we're gonna see what the Indra did save my butt back there, so I'm gonna see. Oh, Christmas! Look at that Mantis. Alright, well, I'm going to stick with the Indra for now, on Inam's advice. Alright. I assume there's ammo around? Wow. I'm doing it back here. I'm doing it in the pro tees. Whoa. Holy Christmas. Terrible fire rate, but that thing is freaking... Wow. Okay, so pretty much... Yeah, there we go. That's some serious recoil. Wow. That is a lot of recoil. But of course, I guess you don't need to worry if all you have to do is hit it once. Wow. Any guess on what the, I'm gonna try that other... I'm not sure, I'm not sure I'm filling the Indra. Because the problem is, it just feels like I'm using an assault rifle, except I'm pretending it's a sniper. Let me try this for a second. Wait, I can't do that. Too much weight. Actually, screw the weight. I want to see what it's like. Okay, that's the Mantis. Let me try the Valiant. Huh. Does that mean it's doing any damage? Or it just took it all out, right? Okay. Okay, that's the Valiant. I already figured out the Mantis. Let's try this one. Whoa. Holy zoom, Batman. Wow. God, is that slow. I'll practice something. So, the thing about this is, one of the things I'm thinking about is oftentimes the problem that I run into, or not the problem, but the sort of tactically on the field, you've got soldiers who are running right to left or left to right, so I'm basically tracking them like this, and then I try to lead a bit. So the question is whether that explosive, how far that goes. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. This thing, I'm pretty sure I didn't... I'm going to try it again here, but I doubt it. I was not a fan. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which weapons I want. Yeah, I know. It's too slow. I'm not doing the harpoon gun. Okay. So I'm definitely not doing the harpoon gun. I'm not feeling that for me, although it is a good point that I should give it to a squad mate. The Indra is possible, but I just feel like I'm using an assault rifle. I think it's basically between the Valiant and the Mantis. Arctic. Oh, that's good to know. Mantis. Valiant. Yeah, I saw a Demiser. That's... Hey, what's up, Paris? Welcome in. Alright, let me try them both. Let's try Valiant. Yeah, sorry about the time this is taking, folks, but this is my major weapon, so... I like that reload speed. I don't like the capacity. Yeah, I remember, I saw what you said, Tally, but I'm trying to decide about how it actually feels. Alright. That versus the Mantis. The Mantis feels the most like the ME2 rifle to me. Oh my god, is that a slow reload, though? Well... Wow. Yeah, I agree, Hiji. I think I'm going to stick with the Valiant. Demiser, I think you're right. I think this feels the best to me. The Demiser feels the best. That would be a good name for a shotgun, the sniper, the Demiser. Alright. Valiant it is. But that means I got to adjust this. So now, my pistol. I think I'm going to keep that Executioner pistol. I like that for a close-in weapon. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then the Geth Plasma. Alright, so then the question is which one of these? And this is kind of my emergency weapon. Actually, I may not even be able to use it. Nah. Well, the question is, well, on the other hand... Nah, it's okay. I can use one. Shuriken. Let's see what we got. Takes a little bit of a while. Yeah, you're right, Arctic. That's why it doesn't make sense not to have 3 weapons. I like that, alright. Okay, let me try that versus... Oh yeah, that's actually all I can do because 12%... Because 12% is as much as I'm willing to do. So... Okay. Alright. Cool beans. I dig it. The only thing I don't like about this is the capacity. I wish it had a higher capacity, but otherwise, I think this is fine. Because it reloads pretty quickly, so yeah, I'm good with that. Cool. Alright. Thanks everyone for bearing with me through that. I'm sure that was not the most exciting thing in the world, but... Now I'm going to take it out in the Citadel and use it. But really what I want, the one I want long term, whoops, is clearly that. That right there. That right there is what I want. Oh man, the Widow was OP. Alright. Okay, well now that I've taken out my anger on the targets, I think I'm now well suited for to deal with Udina.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Tremendous.
We've got our own problems, Councilor. Earth is not in this alone.
This guy always hates me.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own world
Night,
will
Inam.
fall.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
We must fight this enemy together.
You guys...
So we should just follow you to Earth?
Hold on. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow Inam. Very, very good streamer, good guy. Thanks, Inam.
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Haggett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
They're not going to like that.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Unless
Have
it's
you
designed to
considered
bring
that
the Reapers.
destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Well, I believe that I hate you because you always are annoyed at me. I just want to point out, at some point I hope there's a dialogue option that says, those of you who once saved the Council from destruction, raise your hands. No one? No. Oh, look, I'm raising my hand. All those who raise their hands, who think that they should have a say in what the Council does, continue to have your hands raised. Oh, look, my hand is still raised. Let's put two and two together, counselors.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
Yeah, great.
I'm
Great.
sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Tally, I got every DLC but the comic.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Cool.
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
You want to help me?
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
Are there no locks on these rooms?
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Stream went gray. Is the stream okay for everybody else? I haven't dropped frames out here. Wow. Hello, Codex. I'm just going to look around your office for things to loot. I mean, for information. All right. Let's take a look here. Priority Palaven, Primarch Fedorian of the Turian hierarchy, is called a war summit that presents an opportunity for the Alliance to request help building the Crucible. Unfortunately, Fedorian was caught in the Reaper attack in Palaven, rescued the Turian Primarch from Palaven's moon. Alright, we got that. Volus Diplomat, need to get that for the Voluses on board. Demiser.
The Reaper called
Reaper
the Citadel
variants?
races have classified the known variants of Reapers into 4 types.
Oh, thanks, Parker.
Capital
That's
ships
true.
are sovereign-class Reapers 2 kilometers in length. They typically target the dreadnoughts, defense installations, and industrial cities of organic civilizations. Experts believe the Reapers harvest a single species of organics during each cycle of extinction to create these massive ships. Some capital ships are capable of launching small drones equivalent to fighters. Destroyers are 160 meters long and, in astounding numbers, make up the bulk of the Reaper fleet. They engage cruisers and other smaller ships, as well as communications posts and enemy command centers. Research suggests destroyers are created from those species that are not harvested to make capital ships.
That sucks. You don't even count enough to be made into a capital ship. You get made into some smaller ship.
And bring victims of the harvest to Reaper processing centers. They vary in length from 200 meters to 1 kilometer. But unlike capital ships and destroyers, do not appear to be self-aware.
Hey, Sir TV.
Instead, other Reapers operate troop
Good to see you, man.
transports remotely. Processors, also called slaughter ships, are mobile centers for mass DNA harvesting. Like troop transports, processors appear to be remotely operated by sapient Reapers.
Well, that's all terrifying.
When humanity won a position on the council for its
Udina.
part in defending the Citadel,
Well,
the
fairly
Alliance
recently
chose
I did, yeah,
David
Sir TV.
Anderson for the position. Udina became his advisor. Anderson eventually quit over frustrations with council politics, and the Alliance named Udina to the office.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. Citadel Council, I've already read that. Citadel Space, I already know about that. Let's see. Oh, cool. The Reapers are technologically superior to the organic species of the galaxy, but the degree of that superiority is a matter of debate in the intelligence community. The Reapers' thrusters and FTL drives appear to propel them at more than twice the speed of Citadel ships. Estimates of their location in dark space suggest that they can travel nearly 30 light years in a 24-hour period. Reaper power sources seem to violate known physical laws. Reapers usually destroy fuel infrastructure rather than attempting to capture intact, indicating that Reapers do not require organic species energy supplies. Consequently, the Reapers attack without regard for maintaining supply lines behind them, except to move husks from one planet to another. Unlike Citadel ships, Reapers do not appear to discharge static buildup from their drive cores, although they sometimes appear read in static discharge when they land on planets. The main gun on a Reaper capital ship dwarfs that of the Alliance's Everest-class dreadnoughts. No dreadnought has yet survived direct hit from the weapon. Estimates put its destructive power anywhere from 132 to 454 kilotons of TNT. Even if the target is hardened, as in the case of a surface-based missile silo, easy for me to say, the gun can instead bury the target beneath molten metal. Precise targeting computers and correctors also give Reaper weapons a longer effective range than Organics, dreadnoughts, or cruisers. This is the optimistic part of the game, right? And the kinetic barriers in a Reaper capital ship can shrug off the firepower of a small fleet. Weapons specifically designed to overcome shields, such as the Javelin, Guardian lasers of the Thanix series, can bypass the barriers to some degree. The difficulty is getting close enough to use them. The surface-mounted weaponry on Reaper ships, similar in principle to Guardian, presents an effective defense against organic species fighters. I have a question for all of you Mass Effect people. Can someone explain to me why, when the whole point of Mass Effect 1 was to keep the Reapers from coming out of dark space, and when we successfully defeated Sovereign, we kept them from sending the signal that would make the Citadel into a mass relay, and that meant that the Reapers didn't invade? How exactly then are the Reapers able to invade now? Like, I thought the point was that they were still trapped in dark space. Am I missing something? Oh, so it just delayed them by a couple of years? Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't make the first game quite as epic, frankly.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips.
Gotcha.
I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
You're a Citadel Counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
My name is Arrogance. Hear me roar.
What's your read on the Counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
I'm just worried about his ambition, Demiser.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Exactly, Hiji. Exactly. Guys like that worry me. I mean, I understand that he's supposedly pro-human at the moment, but who knows for how long. Which is why I never trusted Cerberus either. Commander Bailey, Counselor... Yes. The embassy offices. Let's double check down here quickly. Alright. No, he sure was traitorish. Yeah, he seems motivated at the moment, but... Yeah. I mean, and also keep in mind that, I mean, this is the guy that I elevated Anderson over after Anderson had punched the guy in the face. I mean, I was not a fan of Odina's attitude the last time. All right, I'm going to check in the CSEC office. No, I'm not. I've already done that. Let me check the embassy offices.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Yep. All right. Get ready to...
Commander Shepard, Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
The same thing I've been doing for the past 3 years. Find a way to stop the Reapers.
Sorry, guys.
Get some help, Khalisah. I have work to do.
Sorry, I'm not a renegade. Nope. Not a renegade. Not to mention, that's exactly what she wants. I need to try to gather things that will make humanity look as good as possible, and starting with that idiot doesn't help. All right, Freddie Prinz.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they?
Did I?
Look at this place. There's no war here. People are...
Wait.
They're talking about it.
I missed a Paragon prompt there? It must have been 0.01 seconds. How fast was it? God damn it, and I already saved it. Oh. Really? Well, great. Now you've depressed me, Tally, because I can't get it back because I already saved. Damn it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful.
Sigh.
It's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
I know.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I do have multiple saves, but, you know, I quick saved it. I shouldn't have done that, maybe.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Is it a comic, Tally?
You're right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to replay 47 minutes. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, are they, Hiji? Oh, no, I don't think I did. Then, no, I don't think I saw Mass Effect Paragon. Well, I'm going to have to be careful then, because I was pretty careful looking. I must have looked away for just a split second and missed the Paragon thing. That sucks. Well, I have been. Yeah, but I've been quick saving though. I just quick saved 2 seconds ago. That's why. All right, Counselor Dina. All right, let me go check out the Normandy dock. Man, I'm annoyed that I missed that Paragon.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
If anything, in ME2, I sometimes in ME2,
At docking bay D24.
I think sometimes in ME2, I sort of jumped the gun. I mean, I was doing it because I was hyper conscious of not missing, you know, the Paragon option.
So, you're just sitting there behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified
Still standing there.
until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
Okay. Let me check my journal here. Actually, wait, you know what? I shouldn't go there yet. I have to go back to... I shouldn't do that yet. I should go back and check the Spectre room now that I've been actually made into a Spectre. Or remade into a Spectre, whatever it is.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at...
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hut, 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 hut.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay. Well, crap. Go out and hang out with Udina, yeah. I was just double checking something. Yeah, and I already got her, Harris. She's already going to be on the ship. No. No, I don't think there is a market district in the Citadel this time. Yeah, it's too bad, because I feel like the Citadel was such a huge part of the first game, and they've just made it lesser in each game. It wasn't as big a deal in ME2, although it did have some good things to it. And now even less one. What? I'm missing one? What are the terminal? I thought there were only 2. That's okay.
Spectre status recognized.
Talk about this one. Doesn't look like I can access that one. Yeah, so, but I can't access that one. Yeah. I assume I'm not able to do it yet for some reason. And that's the Spectre terminal, and that's the requisitions. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm going to check out the Normandy, I know. Yeah, for a citadel which has been supposedly overrun by refugees. Surely doesn't look, doesn't sound like it's, or appear that it's overloaded.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Sitting on the docking bay, with the Normandy is going my way. Going with the shepherd, and then I'm gonna find my ship sailing again. It's a dream sequence, I know that is here, watching my time roll in fear. Sitting in the docking bay, wasting time. Hey, Wheels. Good to see you, Wheels. Oh, the kid. The poor kid, wait. Yes, I do maps. Also, I sing in my band, so. Yep. Omni.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
Sure, everything's just great. Not.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Oh, the destruction of the universe.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
Totally maps.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait. Since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie. And I
Maps.
apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
That's not an upgrade, trainer.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
That's better.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Okay.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
And the hot tub room
There you are.
is
Still the
where?
same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
Well, that's what happens when you save a bunch of... No.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
Seems legit. Hey, Robert. Oh, bye, Robert. Wait, you're saying goodbye to Ralphie. Okay, see you, Ralphie. Thanks for stopping by, Ralph.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen.
Hey, Mulligan.
Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, let's check out the Normandy. Okay, so that's the dance floor. That's the place where they have the raves. The espresso bar. Mon Mothma's hologram system. Adrian. Okay. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. Okay. In the final countdown. Okay, let's see. 645. Readiness rating 50%. Alliance Engineering Corps cuts roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids. While the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties, their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars. Well, yeah, Harris, you need to keep the morale up, you know. Exactly, Gray. Many Batarians died to bring us the plans for the hot tub room. Due to the staggering amount of raw materials required, the AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles, such as the Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War, run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. Like multiple D-Days. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert one week, crawling through jungles the next. Okay, Alliance First Fleet. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol System. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Ines Lindholm made the painful decision to use a tenth of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. Her gamble paid off as the First Fleet limped out of the relay to rally with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Updated. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the Battle of the Citadel 2 years ago. Unfortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild the fleet to its previous strength before the Reapers invaded. Well, win some, you lose some. Alliance Third Fleet. Exactly. Oh, man, I love that, Harris. This is the funniest thing. Stationed Arcturus, the Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, a single destroyer. But Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Updated, this fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council, did not get to rebuild, blah, blah, blah. Alliance Fifth Fleet, also 65. Fifth Fleet became famous across the galaxy after spearheading Alliance forces at the Battle of the Citadel, was guarding Arcturus Station when the Reapers attacked. After a bloody and desperate battle, Admiral Hackett gave the order to retreat, sacrificing the entirety of the Alliance Second Fleet to give the Third and Fifth a chance to escape. Fifth Fleet's engineers are busily repairing its damaged vessels, grimly anticipating a return to Earth and revenge against the Reapers. Let's see. Diana Allers, the woman with the distracting outfit, broadcasting the Normandy, interviewing crew members, high-ranking Alliance officials, officers to give the Galaxy Insiders view of the war. That's 5 points. Alliance Frigate Normandy SR2, 115. Blah, blah, blah. Highest performing frigate in the entire Alliance Navy, possibly the fastest ship in its class. Normandy is commanded by Shepard, an Alliance officer, humanity's first Spectre. Yes. And mineral resources. Commander Shepard uncovered significant elemental deposits while scanning planets with the Normandy SR2. When the Alliance dry docked the Normandy, they seized all recovered elements. This material surplus has gone toward building the Prothean device discovered on Mars. Okay. Alright. Each conflict has a readiness rating that reflects its ability to contribute to the final battle. Left unattended, these zones can deteriorate and reduce the overall readiness rating. Alright, let's see. Solarian, Turin, Volus, and Hanar homeworlds, as well as the Citadel heart of Council space. Constant influx of diplomats, military officials, major corporate shareholders, those who seek to do business. Peacekeeping ships are patrolling Council space. Use diplomacy or other peaceful means to settle most disputes. Terminus Systems, area of space not controlled by the Citadel. Refusal to relinquish independence is all that unites its numerous colonies, gangs, and factions. People flock here to make their fortune outside the Council's regulations. Pirates, mercenary groups, and slavers. Clearly, I'm going to need to get them on board. Nothing does more. It's like the Empire with Boba Fett. Bounty hunters. We don't need their scum. You know. Diana's Jessica Chobot. Oh, really? That's funny, Kage. Let's see. Earth System Alliance space. Representative Earth and all human colonies. Citadel space claims these territories. Earth, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Outer Council spaces. Sorry, in the L-Core. Sorry of settlements across the territory. Most economically powerful sector of the galaxy. Military fleets patrol shipping lanes and colony space against smugglers arriving via relays in the Attican Traverse. And speaking of the Attican Traverse, large territory in the intercivilized space, colonized by an extensive collection of relays, blah, 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 blah. Okay. If you're not doing any multiplayer, you can ignore the screen. Oh, really? Oh. Total military strength now 645. Galactic readiness sitting at 50%. Allied forces overwhelmed by Reapers on multiple fronts, taking heavy casualties. Troops assisting in a final push will have a strength of 322. Chances of success very poor. Alright. Alright, so I basically got to gather resources together, and I already missed out on 10 points because I missed that Paragon option back there. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. that Model Alliance shuttle was worth 568,000 points. That was the key. It's the old briefing table. Oh, I was worried. All of a sudden I thought I might have glitched. Everyone survived, Maps. All 12 for 12.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Ah, the Normandy. Welcome back.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. Good times. So today I did 500 sit-ups, Commander, and... Oh, look who's got his own cockpit. Hello, Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
Okay. So...
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Good grief. Everyone wants to talk to me. Alright. What do we got? Whoa. Hello. Special Ops from Stephen Hackett, Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. Let's see. Oh, that's cool, Omni. These missions will open doors to the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Okay. Reinstatement from Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Emergency flash traffic urgent. Let's see. From Alliance Fleet Operations, flash. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. It's like Red Dawn, man. Let's see. Subject, my dog. K9. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI ED mailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. What? You left a dog on board? I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now. Would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-fold outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise you won't be too much of a headache. Okay, I got a dog. That's good. Oh, can somebody post, would somebody be good enough to post my website in chat for Heiji, please? That would be really cool if someone could do that for me. Armor from your fans, from Joker. Hey, Commander, we just got a shipment of armor delivered to the Normandy. It's for a group of Alliance soldiers who used to be stationed at Rhode Island. Don't know how they found us. They left a note that just says, you'll need this more than we do. The armor's called Reckon or Night or something. You can check it out in the equipment locker. Man, those armor spikes look like they could take out an eye. Joker. And 7 weaponry. From Lieutenant D. Eugene, Commander Shepard, your VI ED put in a request to me for a handful of N7 grade weapons. Happy to oblige. I led the engineers. Thank you, Kagi. I led the engineers who retrofitted the Normandy when it was turned over to the Alliance. Edie kept me company when we were overhauling the Normandy's interior. She's a beautiful ship, Commander. I'll miss working on her. I left the guns in your weapons locker. Best of luck, Lieutenant D. Eugene, Alliance Engineering Corps. New sniper rifle. A few weeks ago, I found an interesting schematic for a fully automatic sniper rifle called the Indra. I know all about it. Said I commissioned has been delivered to the Normandy. Rifle in the weapons lockers. Do far more good in your hands than what's sitting in a warehouse Liara. I already know about that. Experimental. An agent of mine smuggled a crate of experimental weapons out of Amalur Equipment's research and development complex. Most promising appears to be a shotgun launcher, rifle that fires explosive ammunition. Number of the prototypes have been delivered to the Normandy. Interesting to see what they can do, Liara. Okay. New article. Great, Tomizer. By Rufus Rilius, alien contributor. Citadel. Where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Read Ruxius Rilius' regular column view of the Empire exclusively on Anne. Welcome back gift. From Edie, while we were in dry dock, Joker suggested a small welcoming gift to be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You'll find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. We have an upgrade waiting from Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, who the hell is Glyph? Some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience. You may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. Priority mission, Eden Prime. Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. God, Eden Prime cannot catch a break. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony. We've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Yeah, just so people know, there's a lot more than... there are many different Greg Wilsons, sadly. So...
For increased tactical control, bring up the power menu. This pauses the action, giving you time to evaluate the battlefield, target new enemies, and select a power. To use a power to attack an opponent, target the enemy before pausing the game. Then highlight and select the power. The power will fire at the targeted enemy as you return to action. For maximum tactical effectiveness, use squad mate powers in combination with your own, hitting enemies with up to 3 powers at once. After using a power, you must wait for it to recharge before using it again. This is called the cooldown period. When a power is in cooldown, its icon is gray. A red icon indicates that the power cannot affect
that's the magician.
Target. Some offensive powers are guided and can be aimed to hit enemies over cover and around corners. There are other useful tools on the power menu. To use powers in real time, drag and drop them to quick-fire keys in the power menu. If you have enough Metagel, select First Aid to revive a squad mate and to recover a portion of Shepard's health. You can also activate ammunition powers, like cryo ammo and incendiary ammo, to upgrade your weapon.
Alright, one more.
Issue orders to your squad mates by using the following keystrokes. Press Q or E to order a squad mate to attack, move to cover, or take a position. To order a squad mate to attack with a power, press Q or E while targeting an enemy. Z issues an order to both squad mates to open fire on the targeted enemy. And pressing C rallies the team to your position.
Yeah, I gotta remember that rally button. All right. Priority Eden Prime. All right, let's check out my cabin first. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. And 7 Hurricane 1 and Eagle 1. Let's see. They did steal most of my models, it's true. Okay. Oh, they do? I don't think so. Looks like it's the same. Wrap. I think it's the same. Oh, the space hamster. They do give different bonuses, really? Shields plus 25%. Shields plus 25%. Oh, you're right. Weapon damage plus 25%. Weapon damage plus 25%. Alright. You're right. Power damage. Yeah, I like cryo ammo Optimizer, although Inam was really high on warp ammo, so I don't know. But that was an ME2 also. So it's power. Damage plus 25%. Power recharge speed plus 25%. Recharge speed. Made you that. There you go. Okay. No, boo the space hamster. Man. Also no fish. Let's go check out that armor locker. Oh, that's... Wow. Okay. It's alright. Holy crow. Melee damage plus 20, weapon damage plus 10, shields plus 10, health plus 10. Oh, man. Alright. Cerberus Ajax armor plus 25% ammo capacity, 10% weapon, 10% power, 10% shield regen speed, plus 25% shield. Sigh. This is better. That's lame. Looked like the dude in Assassin's Creed. That's a little better, but... Man, really? Freaking Alliance brass. Like, I'm not in Mad Max, hello. That's what I'm already wearing. No, but I mean, I want the boost that the Ajax armor provides. Man, it'd be so awesome. Alright. I'll use that stuff. Okay. That's music. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I did not get my space hamster back. I'm not pleased about it either. Whoa, what the hell's this? It's like a separate place, alright. That's the captain's cabin. I was just on the CIC. How about the crew deck? I do have armor upgrades. Well, I haven't gone to the research station yet, which is where I need to go to do some of that stuff. If I recall, she's down here somewhere. Oh, this is Chakwas. What's up, Chakwas?
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
Hit it better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much wrap.
You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship.
Go for the eyes, boo!
We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Bonus powers. Okay. That's interesting. Oh. I can't do it because Ashley's still... Okay. Where Legion used to be. Oh, this is... What's her face? Shouldn't she be shielded? Creepazoid. No mess sergeant with food. I expect to see Garrison here doing calibrations. Yeah. Can wait for a bit. I'm doing some calibrations. He's like, well, well. Aha. Maps.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Rap.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
She's gone mobile.
Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard. Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
2 seconds
Since
ago.
you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Yeah, neither did I.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be, which meant the elusive man eventually...
I already saw that.
I knew he was coming. We got away from
My
Cerberus'
fault.
ships after arranging an
Kind of starting to doze off here.
You brought your little helper
So I'm
with
going to
you?
be done here in a little bit.
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
As I am Sleepy Arv.
Pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interface...
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that,
its
actually.
analytical software should come in handy.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Okay.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device, Liara. 2171, University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Dry Terop. Very exciting. Professor Harrell is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment thesis on Prothean first contact protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Josh Hahn was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. Yes, Manu, I do. I have all, and hi, by the way. I have all the DLC except for the comic book, because I don't need that one, obviously. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment paper, the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183, Part 2. Goddess, this human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling to say the least. Attachment paper in the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185, review the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment paper on Prothean biology. Message from Operation Farron to the Broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look in his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when do the odds ever stop the Broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Remember that? That was pretty funny. Okay. Is that where I was able to do this upgrade thing? Intel. Alright. Armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Ammo capacity, shield strength. Plus 5% ammo capacity. Oh. Oh man, that would help with that sniper rifle thing, but I need shields more. Alright.
your day.
Oh, I will, Glyph. I will. Okay, there's that lab. Crew quarters. Oh, this is where Samara was. And all the way on this side. Yeah, I know, right? It's where Kasumi used to be. Ah, Kasumi. Although they messed up. They changed it around. Ah, Kasumi. I just hang out and play poker here now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that in a minute, Parker. Ah, too bad Thane isn't here. Destiny Ascension model. Bathroom. Okay, let's see. No, they're not sitting here. This one's standing up. But they're not sitting at the table babbling on about their family interminably. Not even sure it's the same guy. I still miss my family. Okay, Tally, cool. Thank you for letting me know. There's a crew deck. Let's try engineering. Oh, it's this woman.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Don't think so, Giant
Anything
Beard.
from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry. Commander.
Gonna be good friends, you and I, Diana. Alright, let's see. It's like her green screen area. Really? Whatever. Yeah, I know, right? Happened to Donnelly.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
Yes, they do.
And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Alliance first.
Thank you.
San Fernando.
Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
Joker's rubbing off on her.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering.
Nice.
Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Okay.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
I miss Donnelly. Look at this. Impressive. Most impressive. Indeed, you are powerful. The Emperor has foreseen. Aha, sovereign model. Another model. Wait. That's Boo! Boo, come back! Boo Boo, come back. Any kind of boo could see I was wrong. Anything about you. I'm pressing spacebar furiously as I run after him. Darn it. I hear you. I hear you, Boo. Okay, it highlighted white and I pressed spacebar. I can't slam on the spacebar any farther. I don't want to step on him. Come on, Boo. Got him! Yay! Oh, alright, well, that's Mass Effect. We won, so. Victory! Screw the Reapers, I got the Space Hamster. Good times, good times. That's infinitely more interesting than anyone who's ever been down in this engineering deck, including Jack. I want the living incarnation of Boo the Space Hamster. Starboard cargo. Wait.